This is day 381 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. If you'd like to sponsor upcoming shir or more of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi, it'd be greatly appreciated. Please contact me directly. Please, you're doing Simon Race, I'm a Gimel. Sif Ches through Tes Vav. Of course, we're still talking about Lokas Neches. Im Eches, Im En Yodo Maseges Liknos Nero Shabbos Kiddush. If he doesn't have enough money to buy both Shabbos candles or Kiddush, or wine for Kiddush, Ner Shabbos Adif. The candles for Shabbos are superior to Mishum Shom Bayis. It's necessary for preserving peace of the household. Kiddush Yochel also Slapas, you can make Kiddush on bread. He doesn't have no money to buy candles for both Shabbos and Chanukah. Ner Shabbos Kodem, the candles of Shabbos come take precedence. Tam Shalom Bayis, because of peace in the house. And then Shalom Bayis, blown there, there's no peace in the house without a candle. You can't use the same candle for Shabbos and Chanukah. It's 2 7. You can't do both mitzvahs with one of them. Why? Because Ner Shabbos is supposed to use the light. Chanukah, also Chanukah light candles not allowed to use light. Simitar Ag. Yesh Ne'achad l'Shabbos. One candle for Shabbos is sufficient. You can buy Moiser Yain l'Kiddush or Ner l'Chanukah, and buy with the extra money which you have left over, wine for Kiddush or a Chanukah candle. I will pass on even there, but bread for Shabbos is more important than candles. The Achila Kodem Chol Davar, to be able to eat, because it's for everything else. However, he has bread. Ner Shabbos Kodem Le'Shar Ma'acholim. The light candles of Shabbos take precedence to other foodstuffs. V'zesh Kosav Rambam Mafil Ein Lo Ma'yochal. That's what Rambam said. Even if he doesn't have what to eat Psochim, he has to go and beg from door to door, Kerach Shen Malik, and to buy oil to light candles. Esaner, Kamosh Kosav B'Siv Alf. Ain't Kamosh said Kodim Lechem. It doesn't mean it comes before bread. Halachi Birush means to say rather, I feel Ein Lo Ma'yochal Muchrach Lekach Lechem B'Plutos. Even if he doesn't have what to eat, and whatever little money he possesses, he has to spend on bread to eat. Nevertheless, the rest for the Shabbos candles, he should then go out and beg. In other words, the money he has in his hand, first start his bread, then go bread, and then go and beg for the money for Chanukah candles. The Mishnah Berurah adds that by bread we don't mean just a gazais, but enough to be satisfied. So the shlishis, it's enough to have a little bit more than a kibetza. And really that does not leave you completely satisfied the first 2 meals of Shabbos. Test, Yeshmo Shom and the Summa Barech La'alik Neshel Shabbos. Those who say that a blind person makes a bracha La'alik Neshel Shabbos, the Kavachom Min Chanukah. It's Kavachom Min Chanukah, Shesuma Chayev, in which a blind person is chayev, which comes in Sof Siman Tev Reish Ayin Hey. But the truth is no comparison. Min Chanukah have lucky a mitzvah. Min Chanukah Taka, the lighting is the mitzvah. Vashimush Kenegda also, you're not allowed to use the light. Can't shove it up your so therefore there's no difference between a person who's sighted and a person who's not. Shaykhim b'Shabbos, as opposed to by Shabbos, Ikar Vashimush, primary purpose of the candle, Le'echol Keneged Haner, is to eat. You guys light the candle. Ushtamish Kenegda, and make use by the light of the candle. L'suma ein l'zeh ein z'twel's cloud. The blind person has no advantage. Ve'ech tivarech, how can you make a bracha? The gam ein la ein zimim mashkos simon samutes. It's not crumbled that which it says in about davening. The summa avarach yosam that the blind person can make a bracha on the light. Zel or olam, that's in the light of the world. In other words, that there should be light in general. Because not nobody could go on the road because in the marketplace because of hole or because of holes or pitfalls, and they're cussing because of thorns. Like it says, and in this respect, also the blind person has imagined a clink in the light of the world. Shachem roim also, that other people see him, and warn him off that he shouldn't fall while he's walking, couldn't stumble. In a house, those stumbling blocks are not so relevant. The chosum habakim beso. Then a blind person is familiar with this house. I use that so a blind person should not make the bracha on Shabbos candles. And then we're going to see the same thing by Havdalah later on. Mishnah writes that the Magen Avraham says the woman who's blind can also make a bracha on their Shabbos because she's also derives benefit from the existence of light. However, if she has a husband who is sighted, he should make the bracha. If she's eating with other people who, on the same table with others who made a bracha and lit, then she shouldn't make a bracha, I guess, because in any event, because there are already candles in place. Yud. The hadlokos a mitzvah. By Ner Chanukah we hold that the lighting is the mitzvah. It says Lukav Omeres L'Shem Mitzvah Chanukah, and if there's a candle which is already lit, but not for a person mitzvah Chanukah, so you have to extinguish it. L'Shem Chanukah, and light it for the purpose of Chanukah. And you have to also light it in the place where it's supposed to be. Not light elsewhere, bring it here. Ayin Sham. Gam Shabbos Kenu is also true about Shabbos. Chazal say should not light a long time for a Shabbos. Because then it's not obviously done doing the covered Shabbos. Question: what exactly the early is? But in any event, but also should not tarry to light very short time before Shkia. Thus, Chashushon Yuchal Likoshel the subject is skilla, because then Chashushon you get involved in potential capital crime of lighting candles on Shabbos. When we say that it should not speak so quick to go very early, Shabbos when he's not interested in Kabbalah additional Shabbos now. I mean, what's the Kabbalah to serve Shabbos? Wants to accept additional Shabbos now? Can light very early when it's broad daylight. Since he set upon himself Shabbos immediately when he's lighting, it's not considered to be early. That's the Zman when you light it, because that's your kind of Shabbos. It has to be after plag. Before plag, it seems to be meaningless. That means an hour and a quarter. Shah, an hour and a quarter of an hour. It's much on an equinox day. Very curly hair, and the main thing again, the stress is over again. Not to get into a question of twilight, and praise to those people who light early. Yurav Isamara Amar Avuna Ragab Ner Shabbos. Somebody who's accustomed to the Shabbos candles. Havili Bonim Talmidei we give him. He's given to children who are Talmidei Chacham. You see, it says Ki Ner Mitzvah Torah or the light candle is a mitzvah and the Torah is a light. Aydei Ner Mitzvah the Shabbos Chanukah by the Ner Mitzvah both of Shabbos and of Chanukah. But or HaTorah the light of Torah comes, which is Bonim Talmidei Chacham. Therefore, a person should use good candles, nice candles. Some people have 2 wicks. One corresponds to Zohar Yom Shabbos Kodesh, Luchos Rishonos, and one to Shomer Yom Shabbos Kodesh, Luchos Achronos. There are those who actually make the wicks intertwine with each other. The Zohar and Shomer were Echad Nemru, because Zohar and Shomer was stated in one statement simultaneously. Let's say the enemy okay, we do not have this custom. Ali and calling their beef neatz, we light each candle separately. Bruce says it's a minhag hakum. I'm not sure. In the footnote, which minhag is hakum? It's not clear which one he's referring to. Okay, one of them hakum. Either intertwined now, they're trying as a good minhag. You can light 3 or 4 candles or more. That's the custom. Some women like 7 candles. And some people like 10 candles. That's the Shloah Kodesh brings it down. Because with the Isha, they say woman to Shoka Pamachas Shabbos once forgot to light Shabbos candles. altogether. Tosif Tamid Ner Achas Amasha Sergilako. She should light one more candle than that she was accustomed till now. Shach Shtei Poim. She forgot 2 times. Tosif Shteino. She should have 2 candles. This is to fine herself, penalize herself. Mate is hira possessed, so she should be meticulous in this matter. The Mishnah Berurah says that we have a name of Elia Rabbah. When a poor woman, we can be makel if she forgot that for the rest of her life she should add a little bit of oil in the candle, and if she lights candles all the time, I guess if she's lighting candles as opposed to oil, so then she should use a candle which is a little longer. As if you say oil, add a little oil. If it's candle, add a little bit of a longer candle. But since it's really a penalty, so if she was compelled by some circumstance not to light Patur, she doesn't have to add. He says in practice, what does it mean? You're supposed to light 3 if you forgot. Means that previously it was Shila 2. So is going on the Mechaber who said 2 wicks. Now maybe it's going to break it down later. I don't think so. But obviously the minute is today that women light according to the number of children that they have. And Arukh HaShulchan, fascinatingly enough, does not bring down such a minhag. Neither does the Piskei Mishnah Berurah. Okay, I don't know where the minhag comes from. Yesh lying. You base. Kishem Shem Shabbos and Tuvim Alokas Neros. It's like on Shabbos you have to light candles. Came Yontif, so too on Yontif. With the Pshita Yontif is man Simcha. Yontif is also a time of joy. There's no happiness and joy without light. Make the bracha of a yontiv. They bring down this is Yerushalmi. It ain't in our Yerushalmi. Says the Arukh HaShulchan. Our women, even though I tell my women not to do this, women say also Shechiyana when they light the candles Yontiv. We shouldn't protest against them. When they say it's Erev Mamish. On Yontif, they usually light Mamish even after nightfall, since it's mutter. The Kai Shechiyana Yontif. Shechiyana is going Yontif. And then the people are not sure about this. But Hanachlan of Benosis told me they're going to leave the girls of Israel to do according to their custom. The Maisa, there's another reason not to make Shechiyana then, because then by Kiddush, that's why the Shechiyana would be a hefsek between the Kiddush and the drinking. So therefore, I think it's from Rav Ovadia, it says that women should never make a Shechiyana on the candle lighting. If they did, they should not answer or make the Shechiyana by Kiddush unless they plan not on drinking the wine. It says, Yom Kippurim, Yesh Varechim She'em Varechim Menachem Nagagnu Varech Yizbar Simon Tov Rishud Ayin Sham. It's interesting that the Biur Halacha brings down a shita not to make a Shechiyanu on Yom Kippur. Okay. Yud Gimel, Davar Yadu Shkol Brachos Tzarich Lios Over Asiyos. And all brachos are supposed to be prior to whatever you're doing. In other words, prior to performance, you make a bracha. Ufis Ayolem Levarech Kodim Adlachos. Women should make the bracha before they light. We come Emin Akim, but that's not the minute. Shabarachos Achad Loka, but rather they make a bracha after they light. But Tamil Shul David, the reason says Mishum Adlokas Ne'esarei Tzonto Kabbalos Toseh Shabbos. When they light the candles, it's accepting additional Shabbos. Because Kabbalah Harei Havei Bracha, K'mo Shespar, the primary acceptance is the bracha. Fisa, according to this, to Kabel, if she makes the bracha, Kabel Shabbos, and she's Megabel Shabbos, Ein Muteres Badlaka, how could she light? Even though we know it's possible, and men do this all the time, to make the bracha and have in mind not to be Makabel Shabbos, to stipulate not to be Makabel Shabbos. Come, nevertheless, women don't normally do this. If I think some women say they don't understand this patent, they don't understand this trick of being Makabel Shabbos later on. Although again, nowadays I think women understand it ganz fine. This is an opinion that a condition does not work, as we shall see. L'chem alikos kol neros, therefore light all the candles, and then they make the bracha. They should say over the in order to make it kind of like preceding the performance. They cover their eyes with their hands after they light Kadesh Lotan in order not to get benefit from the pleasure from the light. And they make the bracha and then they remove their hands and it's as if the bracha precedes the performance. Piece of Yontif the Mutter, according to this one, Yontif you're allowed to light candles. So it should make the bracha first. So it should be actually making the bracha before the performance. And this is the Drisha. The Yeshmisha Siga Kar Azem Shula Pluk. The Magen Avraham says no, we don't differentiate between Shabbos and Yontif. The Chol Kolov Rabim, and many people argue on the Magen Avraham. So Shabbos Yontif Shnei Dvarim Ein. Some of Shabbos Yontif is not Lo Pluk. They're not the same. There are two things. The Ikar Adin is that be on Shabbos, to make the bracha after lighting, on Yom Tov before lighting. In the bracket it says, each Shabbos, or the man who makes the bracha Shabbos, he makes the bracha before lighting. Became a Shlok Shabbos. He has in mind not to be Makabel Shabbos yet. Mishabur writes about a man, there's no minute, and if he doesn't have Kavanah specifically not to be Makabel Shabbos, he's still mutter b'melacha, but it's better to make it tonight. Be a lot of brings down if a man should also make a bracha, first because of low pluk. I'm not sure how that comes in here, but in any event, back to the Arukh HaShulchan. They've written that it's proper for a woman to daven when she lights that God should give her children who illuminate in Torah. Whatever you heard about chuppah, it's not necessarily the case. And the best thing to do, evidently they made a chuppah late on Friday. Light first, make chuppah later. We did this once, even though technically chuppah is like a kiddush, it should not be done on Shabbos, but where it's potentially messing up the light of candles, light first, chuppah afterwards. Yudah, Kosa Bahag, the Kabbalah Shabbos Toy Bad Lokas and Air. The Bahag writes that accepting Shabbos is lighting the candles. The Kimachi Lichner Shabbos Chalav Shabbos. What's light Shabbos candles? It's Shabbos. Time in Nashor, and his reasons because we see Shemir Chachamel Yoshem Locha Chon Shabbos. The custom of the sages was that the last Malachan of Shabbos, like said, Lokas and Air, was lighting candles. But I can't saw it Dakana. Shles Locha Malacha, and that was certainly the original Dakana. Not to do afterwards Malacha. If you should Locha Melechas Mitzvah, it's our Shabbos. The lighting is a Malacha, which is a mitzvah. And it's necessary for Shabbos. It's mandatory. It's like a meeting afterwards of desisting from work and accepting Shabbos. Someone lights the candles, he has in mind not to do any malacha afterwards. Says no greater acceptance of Shabbos. If she light candles, so she says mind that she will after she lit the candles. It says writes in the spaces. Some women that cuss after the candles, and when they make the bracha, they toss the wick they use to light the candles from the hands. Want to use it? They don't extinguish it. And here goes some nashim. So Arukh HaShulchan says, well, this was to talk about women who made the bracha before they lit. And then they had in mind that as long as they're lighting, it's still not Shabbos till the very end. Because in the bracha afterwards, they could extinguish the lighting wick before they make the bracha. The Shabbos nights before they make the bracha, they wouldn't accept Shabbos. They did not accept Shabbos. Peace and Nashim Shalom. So our women Shabbos Achad Laka make the bracha after lighting. Shabbos they can first extinguish the wick. Pari Baruch then make the bracha. The manish and a minhag. The Arukh HaShulchan says, I think that's a minhag. Then Pikvuk was there. There's no question about this. Tesva because of the Beis Yosef also writes the Yeshu and she madnes kodim shemalika Hashem makabel the Shabbos ad shomer chazim baruchu moil. The woman makes a stipulation she not makabel Shabbos by lighting candles until the chazim says baruchu works. The Yeshu and Shayna moil. Some people say it doesn't work. Mishnah says that it does work, like the first opinion, but he says you should only do it when necessary. Back to Rosh Hashanah. Yesh Chokim al Bahag. When you ain't Kabbalah Shabbos play by Lucas and the argument I would say that Kabbalah Shabbos it doesn't have to do with lighting candles. Elbet Filas Arbus only by davening. Shkeim and Shomar Chazan Baruch. Once the Chazan says Baruch, I'll call Parshim Lachim. Everybody separates themselves from the work. Well, you done for us. Kemen Shislim is Moshili on Shabbos. Have a good Baruch you do. And for us, once you start Moshili on Shabbos, that's like Baruch by them at Kabbalah and quote of the Beis Yosef. Then I have a L'chadodi Kabbalah Shabbos for some Zimur Reish Some Mechalov. So sure for us it's L'chadodi. Kasav Bezer Ben Ramov Aminik Shoisa Isha Madlekas. Kasav is a woman who lights candles from Kabbalah Shabbos by Alokum. Kabbalah Shabbos that she lights. In Loshi non B'tchila unless she makes a stipulation ahead of time. If not believe the stipulation can even be in thought doesn't have to be verbalized. Abba Shabbat Abayis, but other members of the household, Mutar Melach allowed to do work ad Bochu. The primary lighting is the light candles on the table. The not the other candles in the house. The candles have to be placed where they're being lit. Not to put them down in place A, not to light them in place A. And then put another place at Kalashano. For the Iran Syrian beer, all this has to be explained, but this explanation will have to wait for next time.